All right, we are live. I'm going to give it a few minutes for people to pop in. Welcome to your yoga flow. I will actually be partaking today, and Eddie is going to be taking us through really nice flow, working on strength, working on maybe a little bit of mobility. And I think this flow is based off of the world's greatest stretch. So it kind of takes that concept of the different movements from the world's greatest stretch and puts it into a yoga flow, which is pretty cool. Hey, Kay. So thank you guys so much for joining us. And I don't know, we'll get started in a minute.
1 minute.
1 minute, exactly. So I'm going to go on the mat. Oh, sunshine!
What?
Yeah!
Sunshine in the house?
Yeah. Okay.
Back up.
What's up, guys?
Better back up.
I'll be silent because I'll be practicing with you guys, and Eddie's gonna talk and lead us through.
Yes, I will. I'm actually doing two things at once because we're gonna be recording for YouTube as well.
So that you can do it again if you really like it.
So you can do it again and again forever, like you're on an endless loop, like you've never left the house. Kidding. All right, we're gonna get started in about 30 seconds. I'm gonna hit play, but you can start laying completely flat on the back.
Yeah. And I will say I
Like
probably really need yoga this week.
She needs yoga because she's been working out quite a bit.
Yeah.
And we'll talk a little bit about that as we go along, how you want to de-shape yourself from whatever shape you've created throughout the week, or the day, or the month. So, starting off flat on the back, I'm going to hit the record button. This should be a good time. All right, crew. We do have a particular style we do with our yoga. Generally, we do things in 3, and then we hold the highlighted asana on the 4th go round. This is going to be kind of like a prep flow, so we're just going to be more dynamic, meaning you're going to go from one range of motion to another range of motion without judgment. So wherever you go, it's all good. If you have a lot of range of motion for today, that's fine. If you have a little bit of range of motion, that's also fine. Starting off, just drop into the mat and breathe, starting with the belly, letting the ribcage fill up, the chest, and even the head, maybe the top of the head. And as you exhale, just let all of that reverse from the head, the chest, the ribcage, and the belly. One more deep inhale. Sometimes it's good to visualize a glass of water, a glass of kombucha, filling up from the bottom to the middle, to the top, and then just let the water pour out, reversing. We have one more deep inhale. Let the belly expand as much as you can. Let the rib cage follow the chest. Fill up the head like you're filling up a balloon, an accordion, and then just let that dissipate into the body as your muscles relax. You let go of any tension you don't need. That doesn't mean all tension. You can keep energy in the body. It's still going to bubble. But maybe if your shoulder is up by your ear, you can just let that drop down. If you feel like, and this happens to myself, like a butt cheek will be tight for no reason. Don't have tight butt cheeks for no reason. There's got to be a reason for the tight butt cheek. So just check yourself. Rachel's like, she's like, I had one butt cheek that was tight. And then you see the hip just drop. It's like a 64 Impala. All my gangster yogis will know that reference. Drawing your knees towards your chest. You can grab the backs of the thighs, crossing at the ankles, and start to rock and roll for an undetermined amount of time. Don't worry about this. You can go 10 times, 5 times. If you're going really slow, maybe work it twice. Start to make a little bit of energy in the body. Roll to the shoulders, not the neck. Squeeze the core a tiny bit. Give yourself a little bit of love. And on the last one, you're going to roll forward, coming into tabletop position, getting into it. We want to hit the shoulders, the hips, and get to know a range of motion. So from your tabletop position, you're going to swing your hips to the right and drop back into child's pose. And then make circle. 2 more. Rachel has a pretty good range of motion right now, but she's just swinging it from from the West Coast to the East Coast. Finishing right in the center in a what we call tabletop position. So you're just like a neutral spine. You're neutral. You're like Switzerland. You don't get involved. Shoulders are relaxed down the back. So you're not jamming it down the back, but you're not disengaged either. You're in that fine middle point, like a yin and yang symbol, walking between the two. Core is engaged, but not overly engaged. This is very Goldilocks yoga. Then we're going to swing it to the other direction, to the left. Rachel's tracking her calories for this yoga.
No, I'm tracking my yoga breath.
I'm kidding. She's tracking her yoga. You're breathing. Right now, I don't really care. I mean, I do care that you're breathing, but just let it go where it goes, because it might be for the hip, the shoulders. Finishing the center, that was more than 3 times. Easy, breezy, tuck back toes, downward facing dog. Hips up. Look, let's keep it simple. I'm only going to give you 3 cues. Hands, shoulder width, feet, hip width, tailbone up and back, upside down letter V, pigeon toes the feet slightly, press into the thumb and index finger. I know, right? It's like just the first 3. Hands, shoulder width, feet, hip width. You can pedal it out. Are you ready for a little bit of articulation from down dog? Coming into a plank position. You can wave through it all the way. Shoulders over knuckles, and then back to downward dog. I like to take an inhale as I roll, and when you come into that plank, an exhale just to brace core. However, you can also reverse that. If you're feeling saucy, and you're like, I don't want to listen to your yoga rules. Finishing in downward facing dog. Very nice. Roll back through into tabletop position. This is the last bit of your prep flow, so just so you know. From your tabletop, you don't have to go back to down dog yet. We're going to do all that. And then some scorpions, dragons, unicorns, all the mythological creatures you can think of. Right foot outside, right pinky. Look forward, take a big inhale, staying in this position. And as you exhale, as if you're doing cat and cow. So you're just going to round the belly, round the spine. Inhale, shine, heart. That's for you, sunshine. Shine, heart. Exhale, and then round the spine. Scoop the belly like vegan ice cream. Last one, inhale. And then exhale. You don't have to get up. You're just going to come back into tabletop position. The hip almost does like a circle. So it's not quite a direct line. You almost circle it to the outside of the left hand. And then we're going to do it 3 more times. Now you can match breath movement. Inhale. Do the yoga gods and goddesses proud. Exhale. And then 2 more. Notice you can also use your palms to pull your chest open. You can use your shin to really scoop belly. 1 more. Big inhale. Perhaps sealing off the lips. Because if you were in India, a fly would fly into your mouth. My yoga teacher used to tell me that all the time. Finishing in this position and stepping back into a basic tabletop. Tuck back toes. Downward facing dog. Look between the hands as if you're going somewhere sacred, so you're just going to walk it up 1 step at a time. Stiff-legged, but you can also bend the knee. When you get to the top, grab opposite elbow, a little bit of a ragdoll. We are going to start this as soon as you release your lower back. We're going to go through the movement that links 3 times. On the 4th round, we're going to hold the highlighted asana, not too fast, not too slow, but definitely dynamic. Release the hands to the mat. You can bring your feet a little bit closer together, so think toes together, heels slightly apart. Take up the space, take up the volume, pump up the breath. On your inhale, reverse swan dive, reach all the way up. As you exhale, hands to heart center. Bring your arms by your side, coming into Tadasana. You can set an intention. If you are wanting to keep it simple, just make it about the breath and releasing any aggravation or force. See if you can create a space in your body, much like if it were a garden patch. You're not trying to force the tomatoes to grow. You're just kind of creating the proper conditions for the tomatoes to grow. Little Alan Watts figure right there. If you have the eyes closed, if you have your intention set, blink open the eyes. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. We're gonna do a vinyasa of your choice. Exhale, forward fold. I'll talk you through the finer points, but I'll also give modification. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back like a surfboard. Fingertips can touch the floor or on the shins. Exhale, stepping back into a plank position. Now you have an option to go into cobra, which would be going all the way to the floor. That's option one. Option two, you're gonna go halfway down chaturanga and then inhale, upward facing dog. You've already chosen your variation. Exhale, downward facing dog. Here we go. Every day and in every way, you're getting a little bit better and better. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Scorpion the leg by bending the knee like Jon Snow, like Game of Thrones peeps. As you exhale, listen carefully, drop your left forearm. And then as you inhale, coming back into down dog, really open up the hip a little bit more. Let that stretch sink in. As you exhale, right foot outside right pinky, big step. And we got 2 more times to go with that little bit of connective tissue. Inhale, scorpion. So you do that by just bending the knee, let it go where it goes. Exhale, drop your left forearm. You'll notice that the stretch might help you open up a little bit more, and then keeping that depth. Coming back into scorpion. Exhale, right foot, swing outside right hand, coming into the dragon lunge. I know no other Sanskrit besides dragon. And then last one, inhale, open it up. Generally expanding on the expansion. And then coming down to the forearm, inhale, and then inhaling on the expansion. Words. Exhale, right foot, outside right hand, coming into dragon. Moving into the final 4th round. This time inhale, open up. This is just a transition, so exhale, drop your forearm. Inhale, back to scorpion. Hold here, just 2 breaths. Because IGTV is only like 60 minutes. If you really want, you can squeeze your right heel towards the glute, just to create shape. Exhale, right foot outside right hand, big step. Hold here for 2 breaths. On this one, you can open up the knee a little bit, but I want you to stamp down on the big toe. That's the toe, that's the biggest. And press your left hip slightly forward, a little bit of hip extension. We're going to the next section of the flow. This is the world's greatest stretch, but we're going to give it a yoga vibe. Inhale, right arm up towards the sky. Your lower body stays stable as you give thoracic rotation. As you exhale, thread the arm underneath. I'm going to give you variations on the next 2 as we move. I got it. Inhale, reaching back up. This time, as you exhale, you can reach towards your shoulder, grabbing the shoulder, or you can reach for your hip, depending on where you need to feel it. Last one, inhale. Exhale, thread it through. And then last one, 4th round, inhale and hold. Hold for 2 breaths. You're looking for a deep thoracic rotation, so you can imagine like really reaching the back of the hand towards the opposite wall. Pressing the left hip forward, stamping down on the right big toe. And as you exhale, coming through the thread, reach through. Same thing, I want a lot of rotation. Do you want rotation, Rach? Moving on to the next section. You're already where you need to be. It's perfect, but we're gonna make it better because you have a lot of potential. Plant your hands, and on your inhale, coming into Skandasana, facing towards the light, if you have light set up. Left leg is long, on the heel of the right foot, and as you exhale, you're going to rotate all the way into reverse Skandasana. Going to the outside edge of the left foot, turning out the right foot 90 degrees, and then 2 more times. Inhale. Massaging the hip, feeling the feet, your toes, your ankles. Exhale. Once more, on you. Just feel, move through it. Left leg long, rotate torso. And on the last one, the 4th round, we're going to hold. Inhale, coming into Skandasana. Your spine is in line with the angle of your right shin. If you need to, you can always elevate yourself with fingertips. That's fine. Or a block is also good. Don't hate on the block. As you exhale, coming into reverse Skandasana. You can't see it, but Rachel's right foot is turned out and she's reaching straight back, getting into that nice side body stretch. 2 shoulders in one line. Relax the neck. Ooh. As you exhale, coming back into the dragon lunge. Drop the back knee. Inhale, shine the chest forward. Exhale, coming into a kneeling hamstring stretch. Fingertip to the floor, send the hips back. Listen up, because now we're going to connect 3 different movements or shapes together. Inhale, coming into runner's lunge. Elevate the back leg, firm the quad. As you exhale, long pyramid. But wait, there's more. Inhale, coming back into a kneeling runner's lunge. I'll walk you through this one. As you exhale, arms come up. Right arm is going to track back as you start to straighten the right leg, reaching back for the heel. Make sure you're on the ball of the foot. Inhale, come back into the kneeling runner's lunge and or dragon and or crescent movement. Exhale, send the hips back, hamstring stretch. That's like 3 asanas in 1 or 2 or 3 breaths. Inhale, coming into runner's lunge. So you're going to elevate the back leg, knee stacked over ankle. Exhale, long pyramid. Now here we're going to make it a little more fluid. Inhale, coming into your kneeling lunge, arms reach overhead, windmill the arms, right followed by left. As you exhale, straighten the right leg, coming into a diagonal lunge. Woo. Inhale, back into crescent moon. Exhale, send the hips back, hamstring stretch. You know this. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, long pyramid. Inhale, runner's lunge. Windmill, if you wish. Right followed by left, coming at a diagonal. Your head has to go more towards the inside of the back leg, not the outside, lest you fall over. Last time through, this time we'll hold the highlighted asanas. I'll let you know which. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, hamstring stretch. Hold here, 2 breath. Laffy taffy. So every time you inhale, and as you exhale, your hamstring and your back lengthens naturally. On your next inhale, coming into runner's lunge. This is a transitional pose. Exhale, long pyramid. The yoga vibes were so good, I almost fell over. Your long pyramid, the back foot. Rachel likes it parallel. I like it slightly at a 45 degree, but to each their own. And then on your next inhale, transitioning through your crescent moon, so you can reaching up. As you exhale, the right arm reaches back and comes to the top of the left heel. You're on the ball of the left foot, planting the right toe down. 2 breath. This one challenges the balance. Feels good though, right? Stay in the kneeling position. On your next inhale, plant your left hand down in front. And you're going to reach up and over, almost at a diagonal. Rachel's giving me the Virgo looks. She's like, how dare you? So it's you know what? It's kind of a combination of a half moon / capoeira move I learned back in the day. But she's getting a side body stretch. As you exhale, staying on the same plane of existence, you're going to reach your right arm over, reach the left arm up and over, tick-tocking 2 more times. Inhale as you transition. Arms can reach up. Exhale, other side. Just going back and forth. Reaching up and over. Inhale to exhale. You got 1 more time. My Virgos out there, what I mean by that is I gotta be super literal, or else Virgos don't do it. Exhale, reach up and over. Here's the last one, 4th round. Inhale as you exhale. You can fingertip the floor. Rachel has her palms on the floor, but she's kind of extra flexy right now. Reaching up and over. Press the left hip forward. Hip extension, not the wrapper, the lunge. And then press your big toe into the mat. Breathing into the side body. Inhale, transition through, other side. As you exhale, just reach up and over. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Her left hip is coming forward. Her right toe is into the mat. Side body's opened up. Listen for a transitional move. On your next inhale, coming back into crescent moon, option to clasp the hands. Release the index finger, send it, I'm sorry, I meant clasp this way. Told you. Reaching up and back. You can do a little mini back bend for all my hot set yogis. This is a traditional sun salutation. Breathing here. This is just a transition, so just kind of breathe into the body, feel the shape. Now, look forward, release the hands. You can sneak the back leg in a little bit, going onto the ball of the foot. We are going to stand up into one-legged Tadasana in 3, 2, inhale, one-legged Tadasana. As you exhale, arms by the sides, kick your left leg directly out, lean back slightly. Inhale back to one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, coming into Warrior 3. Do you know the Sanskrit for this one? Virdra Padrasana. Sanskrit's horrible. We're going to do this one twice. Inhale, transition through. Don't worry if the breath is mixed and matched. Calm down. As you exhale, kick it out. Inhale, one-legged. Exhale, Warrior 3. On the third round is one we're going to hold for this one because it's a lot on the hamstring. Exhale, kick it out. Not holding this, just a transition. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, meaning one leg is up. Exhale, Virdra Padrasana 3. Warrior 3. I'll hold you up. I'm going to hold Rachel up. Only 2 breaths. Make sure the hips are square. Shoulder, hip, and heel are in one line. Ideally, you can bend the bottom knee, no worries there. On your next inhale, bring the left foot and right foot together. We're going to reset. Take a deep inhale, reach arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, we got one of my favorite little combination / fusion flow / mobility things coming up. Drawing your left leg back into one-legged Tadasana. That was leg that was up, right? Right. You're gonna cradle the puppy or the baby. You're gonna grab inside or the outside edge of your left foot, holding it. Take a big inhale, send the heel a little bit up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, back to one-legged Tadasana. Put your hands on your hips if you need to. Keep these square. Inhale, open up your left leg. Keep your hips square, shoulders square. As you exhale, pick up the back heel as much as you can without moving the hips. Send it directly back. Plant the ball of the foot onto the floor. Transfer the weight back, reach both arms up. Take a big inhale. And 2 more times, transitioning through as you exhale. Transfer the weight back to the right leg, left leg will pick up. And then cradle. Ideally, the right leg is straight, but if it needs to bend a little bit, that's fine. Coming into one-legged Tadasana, opening up the doors of perception. Little Alice Huxley there, and then send it back. Plant the ball of the foot, and then transfer the weight, reaching arms up. Just a basic stretch. Third time through, one-legged Tadasana. Press through the 4 corners of the right foot. Cradle it. So you can send the heel up towards the ceiling, release it, open up, slowing it down. Notice that she's keeping the hips square. Pick up the back heel, send it back, and then transfer, reaching up, inhale. 4th time through, this time we will hold the highlighted asanas, which are basically the ones that feel generally the best. Holding here for 2 breaths, or 1 breath. Rachel's like, I like the one with my hands are just up in the air. Spine is tall, chin is level, shoulders relaxed. Release the hands, and by this I mean the leg, and then open it up. Relief is coming up, going from external to internal, transfer the weight back, take a big inhale. As you exhale, fingertip the floor, send the left leg all the way back into a runner's lunge. Holding here, transitional move. We're not going to go through this 3 times. Look forward, bring your left knee in line with your right heel. So it's going to come into like so. She went a little bit past her heel, but that's all good. Little baby Hanumanama. I said that wrong too. Transfer the weight back. Oh no, stay there. I'm sorry there. So staying here to this transition. Walk the hands back, and then press the hips up, and then lower down. 2 more times. Hands back, inhale, hips up. One more. This one, again, go to your range. Exhale. This is the 4th time. Now we're gonna hold. Sending the hands back, pressing the hips up. Hip extension with the left leg. The neck is relaxed, the fingertips or the palms are on the floor. Listen for the change and the transition. As you exhale, lower your hips halfway down, send the left leg directly out in front of you. Perfect. Sitting on the bum. Bring the right sole of the foot on the inner part of the left thigh. Let the knee drop out to the right. I love that Rachel will not move unless it's very specific. That's awesome. Planting the right hand behind you. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. And then swim. Is that right?
Gate lunge?
Yeah, gate lunge. Yeah, gate lunge.
Say the words.
Say the words. Inhale, as you exhale, drop it down. 2 more, expansion. Inhale, breathe through the nose, fill up the belly, the chest, the rib cage, the head. As you exhale, lower down. Take up all that circular space. Very rarely do we move circularly. It's very linear, our lives. And this is a good time not to do that. Inhale, 4th time you're gonna hold it. You're balancing on the right shin, you're pressing your left toe or your left foot into the mat. You can send the blade of the hand towards the ceiling, or you can open up the palm. 2 shoulders on one mat. Rachel's like, no hearts are opening over here. As you exhale, lower all the way down, come into a simple seated position. Inhale, arms come directly overhead. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, hands come to heart center. We're going to do 1 round of box breathing, and then we'll go to the other side. Box breathing, I'm going to keep it simple. You're going to inhale for 10 seconds. Hold your breath for 10 seconds. Exhale for 10 seconds. Hold breath for 10 seconds. And then we're going to go right to the other side. Starting in a second. Take a big inhale first. And as you exhale, just kind of let it out. Inhale for 10. Hold for 10. Exhale for 10. You can do it. Tapping into your nervous system, you got this. Hold for 10. 4, 3, 2, 1, let it go. Roll forward, coming into downward facing dog. We got the left side to do, and then we're going into what would be considered the, I don't want to say reward, but that 1 breath, 1 movement where it's more like a dance. However, we got to get it into your body on the left side. Inhale, left leg high to the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip. As you exhale, drop right forearm to the mat. As you inhale, further into scorpion. Then exhale, articulate your way into the dragon. Dragon claws. Inhale, scorpion. Exhale, drop right forearm. Inhale, expand. Exhale, dragon. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, drop the forearm. Inhale, scorpion. Exhale, dragon. Last one. Inhale, coming into scorpion. Transition as you exhale, dropping the forearm. See how she went further into the shape. As you inhale, keep the shape of the lower body. It'll feel amazing. You can also squeeze the left glute towards the left cheek. Breathing here. Squeeze the core as you exhale, coming into a dragon. Holding for 2 breaths. You can pry open the knee a little bit. Feels good. Going right into the world's greatest stretch, yoga style. Inhale, left arm up high to the sky. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, really looking for that twist, the rotation, the thread. Exhale. Inhale, reaching high to the heavens. or the Milky Way, not the candy bar, our galaxy. What? Inhale, last one, fourth round, right? Reaching up on the last one, inhale. You can drop the back knee. Oh shit, inhale, back up, holding. Exhale, thread it through, holding. Breathing here. You're right where you need to be. Like I said, in every day, in every way, you're getting better and better. On your next breath, inhale, coming into Skandasana. You're going to rotate towards the, depending on where you're at, east wall. Right leg is straight. As you exhale, starts with a rotation of the upper body. Left foot is going to turn out, outside edge of right. 2 more. On you, inhale, Skandasana. Exhale, finer point, outside edge of right foot. Left foot is turned down. Inhale, Skandasana. Exhale, reverse. You can reach back to the left arm or keep both hands planted. 4th time around, we're going to hold it for about 2 breaths. Come back to the breathing, especially if you've forgotten about the breathing. Feels good. How lucky are you? As you exhale, transfer all the way to reverse Skandasana. Notice that the foot is turned out. She's on the outside edge of the right foot. She's reaching back, but you can keep the hands planted. 1 more inhale. As you exhale, let it go. Coming through into a dragon lunge, dropping the back knee, coming into crescent moon. As you exhale, hamstring stretch, fingertip to floor, send the hips all the way back. This is going to be 3 shapes. Inhale, coming into a runner's lunge. We're going to Egypt. Exhale, coming into long pyramid. Inhale, back to crescent moon, dropping the back knee. This time, left hand. Exhale, reaching back for the left heel, straighten the right leg, left leg. Option to keep the knee bent. Back through, inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, hips back. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, long pyramid, hips up and back, shoulders relaxed, gaze is soft. Inhale, crescent moon. B on the back ball of the foot as you reach back. Mr. Ganesh is balancing on the heel. The left leg is straight. The head is on the inside of the back leg. Last time through, inhale, crescent. Exhale. Send it back, hamstring stretch. Inhale, runner. Exhale, long pyramid. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, left leg straighten, balancing on shin, ball of foot. Last time through, holding the highlighted asanas. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, send the hips back. Hold here for 2 breaths. Spine can be long. You can also look slightly forward to the mat. Flex the lead foot. Inhale, coming into your runner's lunge. Exhale, long pyramid. The big pyramid. There's 3 of them. There's a little one, a medium one, and a bigger one. But in person, they all look huge. As you inhale, coming into crescent moon. Back ball of the foot is key. Exhale, reaching back into your diagonal lunge. Left leg is nice and long. She's looking back towards the shoulder, the left shoulder. 1 more inhale. As you exhale, coming through. Back into the crescent transition. The right hand's gonna go down. Yeah, and then you're at a diagonal. So you can think 45-degree, or you can almost think like half moon. She's opening up the leg. As you inhale, transition through the center. Exhale, other side. Hip is pressing forward. Feel half moon shape. Inhale, transition. Exhale, you can go directly over, or you can go at a diagonal. But I do want that shape to hit the side of the body. And the way you do that is you make sure your lower body is stable and there's no crunchiness happening in the low back. 3rd round, I believe. Is that 3rd round? Yes. Breathing. Inhale, exhale. Now the general rule of thumb is you do inhale on an expansion and exhale on a contraction, but what happens if that's reversed? If that's reversed, you're about to pick up some barbells. But it's fine, you can always get back on track. Stretching the side body, make sure your right hip is pressing gently forward, your left toe is down, opening up the side body. On your next inhale, transition, reaching up. As you exhale, coming up and over. Same thing, you're freeing up the body. You can imagine someone's kind of clasping the hand and just kind of gently guiding you up and over. On your next inhale, your transition will be a traditional sun salutation. So you're going to either bring the palms together, clasp the hands, release the index fingers, look up and back as if you're doing a back bend. Just a transition. Feel the shape. Release, look forward. Sneak the back leg in a little bit. One breath, one movement. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Right leg will lift, finding balance. As you exhale, arms come by your side. Kick right leg directly out. We're only doing this one twice through. Inhale, one-legged. Exhale, warrior three. Very powerful pose. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Was created, I read the story, by Lord Shiva to chop off the head of another deity. Pretty intense. But it is a warrior three, and you can kind of see the power and balance you need for this particular posture. Transition. Inhale. One-legged Tadasana. Exhale, warrior three. Holding here just for 2 breaths. I know it's a lot on the hamstring, but you're strong and you're balanced and you can maintain. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, a little reset. Right foot meets left foot, arms by the sides. Inhale, arms come overhead. Just give yourself a stretch. You can reach up. And we're going to do a little bit of a wave, so just kind of wave. Oh. She can't see me, so you're just going to have the hands up and just do like a wave. Just kind of back and forth, letting the body and spine articulate. And I'll tell you a story as you start to move. This one's just on you, however long you want. So you're just kind of waving spine back and forth. Yeah. Like this. Yeah, there you go. It's like a cheetah. So if you watch a cheetah run, like you'll see their spine do this, and their head is completely still. Really amazing to watch. If you're tired of Netflix, go to YouTube, punch in cheetah, and you'll see running. Right leg's gonna pick up, coming into the cradle. So outside edge of the right foot with the left palm, kind of like you're holding a, I'm gonna reveal my state of mind, a sandwich. Release, coming into one-legged Tadasana. Inhale, open up the leg, keeping the hips still. Pick up the back heel as if you're lifting it up over a turnstile. Plant your right foot, send the legs back, arms reach up. 2 more times. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, cradle, figure 4. What else can you call this? Exhale, one-legged Tadasana. Inhale, open up the right leg. Exhale, pick up the back heel. Plant the ball of the foot. Inhale, reach up. Last one on you. One-legged. Cradle, release. Key is to keep the hips quiet as you feel and over-articulate with the hip action. Plant the ball of the foot, reach the hands up. Last time through, holding the highlighted asana, which in this case is going to be the figure 4. One-legged Tadasana into the figure 4. Cradling the leg, spine tall, the basics. Breathe into the shape. Release the foot, hands on the hips. Notice that the hips and shoulders are going to stay square so that you have leverage to work off of. Inhale, arms come up. Transitioning through, as you exhale, fingertip to floor, send the right leg back, runner's lunge. Looking forward, coming into baby Hanuma, so right foot or right knee is going to go in line, pretty much with the left heel. They also call this hunter squat or archer squat. Send the hands back, Inhale, press the hips up. Exhale, drop the hips low to the floor. 2 more. Inhale. Rachel's doing a little walkie-walkie with the hands. That's cool. 3rd time through. Thrice is nice. Exhale, drop. Last one, you're going to hold just for 2 breaths. Stretching the quad. Maybe you've been doing squats all week. Squats to the left, squats to the right. Free up that quad, drop the neck back. As you exhale, release it. Halfway down, right leg's going to shoot straight out. And then let the left knee drop out. Sole of the foot goes on the inner part of the right thigh. Plant the left palm. Inhale, reaching up and back. Balancing on 3 points, the left palm, the left shin, and the right foot. Inhale, reach up and back. We call this gate thing. Is that right?
Gate latch.
Gate latch. I'm kidding, we don't call it gate thing. That's a made up word.
Confusing wild thing.
Confusing wild thing with gate latch? You better back up. Last one, 4th time through. I'm hanging out on the back wall. Hold here and breathe. Look up at the sky or the ceiling. Imagine a little airplane coming by with smoke and it's saying, spelling, you're awesome. And then it goes away. Smoke dissipates as you drop down to the other side and fold into simple seated position. That was the Doors lyrics. Break on through to the other side, drop on down to the other side. No box breathing this time. Just take a very, very deep inhale. I'll do it as well. Rachel will do it as well. And a very, very long exhale. We're just going to go, perhaps, see if we can match up. Long exhale and inhale. Exhale. If someone did that in the cipher circle, we'd be like, wow, person can breathe. Looking forward, roll forward, coming into tabletop first. Drop the hips back towards the heels, coming into a child's pose. Knees can be out. We are now going into 1 breath, 1 movement. Now we'll give some professional, as much as I can, professional advice. The first time through, it won't be perfect. Second time is going to be a little bit better. By the 3rd time, you're going to feel pretty comfortable with it. It's going to be an inhale to exhale breath. First time through, a little bit slower. Second time, a little bit quicker. 3rd time, a little bit quicker. Taking it all the way from the top, coming into tabletop position. So the whole thing, the whole enchilada, tuck back toes, downward facing dog. Starting with the right side. 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhale, coming into scorpion. Bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, drop the forearm. Inhale, more into scorpion. Exhale, dragon lunge. Woo! Inhale, left arm up. Right arm up. Exhale, thread it. Stay where you're at. Inhale, skandasana. Exhale, reverse skandasana, all the way to the back. Ooh, inhale, coming into a kneeling dragon lunge. Arms come up. Crescent. Exhale, hamstring stretch. Kneeling. Inhale, runner's lunge. Egypt. Exhale, long pyramid. Inhale, crescent. We're going to Brazil now. I'm doing, I feel like I did do this in capoeira back in the day. I don't know. Inhale, left hand down. Woo, coming into the diagonal. Half moving stretch. Kneeling. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. Reaching up and over. Breathing here. Inhale, back to center. Sun salutation, traditional yogis. Hands together, reaching up and back, little mini back bend. Exhale, come back to neutral spine. Sneak the back leg in a little bit if you need to. Inhale, 1-legged Tadasana. Party doesn't stop. Exhale, kick it out, arms by the sides. Inhale, 1-legged. Feel the balance with the 4 corners of your right foot. Coming into the warrior, the cut off the head. Inhale, 1-legged Tadasana. Exhale, grabbing foot. Inhale, back to one-legged. Exhale, open up, send it back. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, looking down, dropping into runner's lunge. Looking forward, left knee behind right heel, walking hands back. Inhale, pressing hips up. Exhale, dropping down halfway, left leg is out. Sole of the right foot, inner thigh, right hand plant back. Inhale, gate latch. High five for the yogis in the house. Exhale, coming back through, simple seated. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, reach forward. Coming into tabletop position. Next time we're just going to jump straight through. Tuck back toes, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. This time, left leg high to the sky. Inhale, scorpion. Exhale, drop your right forearm. Inhale, go further into scorpion. Exhale, left foot comes into dragon. Inhale, left arm high to the sky. It's about the rotation. Exhale, thread the arm through. You don't have to get back up. Inhale, coming into Skandasana on the right side. Exhale, all the way into reverse Skandasana. Top foot turned out, back foot outside edge. Inhale, coming into the kneeling dragon. Arms can come up into crescent moon. Exhale, let the momentum happen, coming into a hamstring stretch. Stay on the back ball of the foot. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, Jordan, as in Egypt. Inhale, transition through. Scorpion. I was like, it's a totally different country, man. Coming into diagonal lunge, lead leg straightened, back foot, you're balancing on it. Watch for the transition as you come into diagonal, kneeling half moon, right hand. Ooh, she went left hand down on me. She's like, fuck your right hand, playa.
Oh, because I want space.
That's right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, left side, up and over. Your traditional sun salutation. Don't make me say it again, man. Clasp your hands together. Look up and back. Salute the sun. Look forward, neutral spine. Tuck the back leg in a little bit if you need to. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, balancing. Exhale, kick the leg out. Inhale, retract. Exhale, expand. Balance. Inhale, retract. Exhale, open up your hip. Soft bend of the knee. Inhale, back into one-legged. Open it up to the side. Lift the heel. Feel the freedom of your hip. Reach up and back. Inhale, let's go down to the floor as you exhale. Coming into runner's lunge. One breath. Inhale, look forward. Knee behind, heel. Walk the hands back. Inhale, hips up. Halfway down with the hips. Exhale, so that way the right leg can come out easy. Left sole of the foot, inner right thigh. Inhale, gate latch. Oh, better back up. Exhale, lower down, cross the ankles. Roll forward, take a vinyasa. Second time through, we're gonna go a little bit quicker now. Not fast, not frantic. Smooth is fast, like a dance, like a piece of choreographed music. But you're approaching with fresh eyes and breath. Inhale, right leg high, scorpion. Exhale, drop into a half dolphin. Inhale, scorpion. Exhale, dragon. Inhale, right arm, thread up. Exhale, thread it through. Keep that motion going. Inhale into Skandasana. Starts with a rotation. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, right into your crescent moon. Exhale, send the hips back, hamstring stretch. Inhale, long pyramid. Exhale, long, oh wait, this one. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, diagonal lunge. Now watch for the transition as your left hand going first. Inhale, coming at a diagonal. Halfway between the knee and the lead heel. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. We're going to start to omit some movement. Inhale, sun salutation. Exhale, neutral into one-legged Tadasana. Inhale, kick out. We're reversing the breath pattern now. Exhale, retract. Inhale, show your warrior. 3, that is. There's a warrior 4, but we'll do that later on. Figure 4 it. In fact, this can be warrior 4. One-legged Tadasana, open up the hip. Keep everything quiet on the upper body so you can feel the hip socket, how it kind of needs to release adhesions. Inhale, up. Exhale, dropping down to runner's lunge. Inhale, left knee in line with right heel. Walk the hands back as you exhale. Inhale, press the hips up. Exhale, halfway down. Left leg will go out. Sole the right foot on the other thigh. Inhale, reaching up and back into a beautiful gate pose. Crossing the ankles, rolling forward. Option 2, vinyasa. Lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Can I just say the names of the creatures? Scorpion. Half of the dolphin, which sounds a bit intense. Scorpion. Dragon. Twisted dragon. Thread your dragon. Skandasana your dragon. Coming into reverse. Let's go back to that breath pattern. Inhale, crescent moon. Use the exhale to glide and ride the hips back. Spine is still long. Inhale. Coming back into runner's lunge. Exhale, long pyramid. Relax the shoulders down the back as you move. It should feel free. Exhale, diagonal lunge. Inhale, right hand down. Diagonal half moon action. That's my favorite. Exhale. Inhale, other side, reaching up and over. Inhale, traditional sun salutation. See if you can do this in one breath. Exhale, but no pressure. Inhale, keep the leg out in front. Reverse warrior 3. As you exhale, retract, inhale into warrior 3. Inhale back into one-legged tadasana. Grab your foot, it's yours. And then check out the shape it can make. Release it, hands on the hip. Inhale, open up. Leg, foot, ball, plant, arms, up. Breathe, look down, slide the leg out. Look forward, like you dropped your car keys, hands back. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, halfway down, right leg out. Sole of the left foot, reaching up and back. Inhale, gate latch. Exhale, lower down. Crossing the ankles. Roll through, one vinyasa. This is our last time through. Just breath? You want some names? Do you need names? Oh, she's gonna need a little bit of names. I'm trying to give minimal cueing, okay? Minimal cueing. So take a big inhale first, and as you exhale, just like let it go. Ah. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Ah. They make you do that in class until the teacher can hear it. It's a bit mean. All right, so inhale, right leg high to the sky. Scorpion. Exhale, drop your forearm. Inhale, more scorpion. Exhale, dragon. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, thread it. Move dynamically. Inhale, skandasana. Exhale, reverse skandasana all the way to the back and around. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, hamstring stretch knee and make sure you're on the back ball of the foot. Inhale, runner. Exhale, long pyramid. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, diagonal lunge. Inhale, another diagonal half moon. Reaching up and over. Exhale to center. Inhale, other side. Exhale, reset. Inhale, sun salutation. One breath, one movement through neutral spine. Standing up into one-legged tadasana. Inhale, kick leg out. Exhale as you brace the core. Contract. Inhale, expand like the cosmos. Exhale, retract. Check out your leg and your foot. Like a baby. Let it go. Inhale, open up the left leg. Bring it up, around. Keep looking forward. Plant the foot, send it back. Reach up, expand, drop. Inhale, knee, heel, half back, up. Lower down halfway, left leg out. Sole the right foot, inner thigh, reaching up and back, make a big circle. As you exhale, coming through, across the ankles. Last time through, and then we'll finish with a little bit of a twist. Call it a night and or day and or Saturday. Left leg up high to the sky, scorpion. Drop your right forearm. More scorpion, like more cowbell. Dragon lunge. Exhale, inhale. You know what to do. Give me a rotation, and as you exhale, give me more rotation. And then continue that rotation. Put it into the hamstrings. Exhale. All the way to the back, reverse Svanasana. I wish I was doing it with you. How lucky are you? Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, hamstring stretch here on the back ball of the foot. Inhale, back into your runners. Pyramid. Moon. Diagonal. Inhale, that half diagonal action. Come back to center. Other side. Sun salutation, breathe. Exhale, stand. Inhale, kick. Retract. Reach. Spine is still tall and long. One-legged Tadasana, foot. Feel the hip, feel the knee, be gentle. Let it go. Open up the hip. Head is staying still like the cheetah. Foot. Inhale, arm reaches up to the sky. Milky Way, drop. Knee, heel. Send it back. Press the hips up. Halfway down so you can let your leg go out. Sole of the foot on the right thigh, reaching up and back. As you exhale, come back to center. Lay flat on your back. Ooh. We have a little bonus. Okay? Alright. So we're going to do this 3 times. Alright, we'll do dynamic range first, and then the 4th one will go all the way down. So bring your heels close to your glutes, so that you can touch the backs of your heels. You're going to make a wheel with your chest and your hips. Bridging up, hips up. You can interlace the fingers behind the back. Make a wheel with the chest. Big, big, big inhale. As you exhale, drop it all the way down. Second time through, we're going to go not all the way up, just halfway up. So humor me here. Hands by the head. Elbows in and down towards the hips. On your next inhale, you're going to go to the top of your head. Breathing here. So no weight on the head. It's all in the palms and your heels. Lower back down. You can let your feet come as wide as the mat. Let your knees knock in. Now you have an option here because you can do the bridge again. You can do the top of the head again. Or you're going to come into a full wheel for about 3 breaths. Heels close to the glutes, about hip width distance. Hands by the head if you're taking the wheel. Elbows in, and then as if they're going down towards the hips. Hips up on inhale. Option to go top of the head, option to do the bridge. First inhale, first breath. You can press the chest towards the back wall, towards the curtains, if it's curtains for you. About the second breath. Relax your neck. Make the wheel with the chest and the mind. As you exhale, wherever that is for you, start to drop everything in. The knees can gently come together. Come back to what we did at the beginning of class, where you just kind of breathe into the belly, the ribcage, the chest. Just list how lucky you are. Sometimes you forget. It's not a bad thing, it's just human nature. You're going on throughout your day, and you forget that you're healthy, you forget that you have shelter, you forget that you have friends. Like you go on automatic pilot. It's not a bad thing. It happens. And then when it does, you're just like, oh, wait a minute. We just take self-inventory. Bring your knees towards your chest. You can tee out the arms. You're going to let your legs fall to your right. And you can take the variation that you've never taken before. Maybe you've never done eagle legs in a twist. Maybe you've never kept your knees together. Weird, it happens. The idea is that you are wringing out the spine. About 2 more breaths, so that when you release it, you're not only releasing tension, but you're releasing hydration and nutrition into the spinal column. That is worth the price of admission, which is just slowing down, turning off devices, breathing. On your next inhale, come back to center. And then switch. And it's difficult sometimes to do because you have to be of both worlds. You know, if you were able to go off into a mountain somewhere, that'd be fine, and you might be connected all the time, but you would give up a traditional type of life. But if you do traditional life, you might get so wrapped up in it that you forget to breathe, you forget to self-reflect, you forget to make little adjustments so that you're not so wound up all the time. So you have to be able to walk that fine line. On your next inhale, come back to center, hug the knees to the chest. And if you ever get a chance, perhaps next time you look at the yin and yang symbol, you give yourself a little hug, a little rock and roll. You do you. You're going to come into Shavasana, right, which is corpse pose. So you can hug yourself. Rachel's giving a little kiss on her knees, laying flat on the back. So maybe next time you look at the yin and yang symbol, you'll realize the reason the line is there, because it's where you want to be. You don't want to be too much in chaos. You don't want to be too much in order. You want to be right on the line, walking the middle path. And one of the keys to doing that is slowing down, breathing, and making interesting shapes with your mind and body. We're going to work from the bottom to the top. As you inhale, you are going to fill up, and as you exhale, you're going to let something go, mentally, emotionally, or just physically. Maybe you just release even more tension that you no longer need. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, send the breath into the feet. Let it spiral into the calves. Another deep inhale. As you exhale, you're going to send the breath into the quads. The hamstrings, your legs are just getting heavier and heavier. Another beautiful inhale. This time, as you exhale, your hips sink into the mat, your glutes release, your belly softens. Take a big inhale. Send your breath to the low back, mid back, upper back, arms heavy, torso heavy, palms open. Take another deep inhale. Send the exhale to the shoulders, the back of the neck, the jaw, letting the body drop down a little bit more so that it's a little bit more heavy, like a warm blanket. Another deep inhale. As you exhale, send the breath to the cheeks, the eyebrows, forehead. Someone once told me the eyebrows are the caterpillars of the face. So let your caterpillars relax. One more deep inhale, filling up. This time, as you exhale, you're going to send it to the very top part of the head, the crown, letting the thoughts spill out, allowing your body to be heavy, allowing your body to surrender. Sometimes we don't want to do that. We want to hang on to the armor. But your armor might be rusty. You might do better without it. You might have more freedom. Let the breath come over you like a wave from the top, and then as you exhale, it's going to go down your back, creating a circle. Whatever thoughts you're having, it's okay. You're not here to judge. You can see them, but you don't have to label them as good or bad or this or that. Again, those are just words. They're just verbs, they're just nouns, they're just things. You can hang back and say, there's a lot going on right there. It's interesting. But you don't have to participate. Because you're breathing. You can do the wiggle of the fingers and or toes, maybe splaying the toes open, splaying the fingers a little bit, like you're playing air guitar. And then draw the knees towards the chest. You can roll to the right or left side of the body. I once read that if you roll to the right, it's to be more active. If you roll to the left, it's to be a little more relaxed. Making a pillow with the left arm, planting the right palm down. It's like you're crashing on a friend's couch in Hollywood. And then just press yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Just finishing traditionally with one basic inhale. As you do, observe. And then as you exhale, gratitude for all of it. So you can observe internal and external landscapes. Inhale, observe, exhale, just shine gratitude on it. Thank you so much for allowing me to teach. Thank you so much, Rachel, for demonstrating. We'll see you next time. Namaste.
That felt good.
Yeah. All right, crew. I think we're almost like at the very end of the time limit. So if you guys have any questions, you can always hit us up. Do we have announcements? I feel like we have
The
announcements.
nutrition.
Oh yeah, okay.
Nutrition book.
We have a nutrition ebook that is plant-based, so Plant Power. Rachel got certified in a plant-based holistic course, and it's amazing. There's a lot of information in there, and there's a bonus recipe book. So not only do you get an education.
It's an educational guide, a 28-day meal plan that you can follow or kind of cater and tailor to your needs.
There you
And
go.
then all of the recipes are in there. And then there's an additional bonus recipe book that comes with it.
So yeah, you're gonna be recipe'd out, and don't think you can't do a lot of things with plants, because I was of the same mindset. I'm like, oh well, you got potatoes. I was like, you got potatoes and broccoli, but there's a lot you can do, and it's very tasty, and you might end up feeling really good, more so than eating animal products. Having said that,
Or junk food.
or junk food.
Number one, get that out.
Number one, junk food. So yeah, 85 pages. recipe book. And if you're brand new to the Vibe Tribe, you've never signed up with us before, you're going to get
Secret code.
a secret code. Don't tell anybody, but it'll give you a complimentary trial for a good amount of time. All right, guys. See you next time. If you have any questions, hit us up. Peace. Do you want to?